I stare at you and I see fear. Fear is coming near, but then you have to disappear to reappear. If you don't understand that, well, I'm sorry. I gotta apologize early, for tomorrow can't come for today. Today has many lights that shine by the night, but the night, well, it keeps coming in my face. So as I'm walking in the daytime, I see the bats fly away. Are you hungry for more? Are you willing to go on tour for different months to grind and get your situation in place? Now, you rather be in the bed or looking in a lady's face. I'm not just coming for the men, women, you can definitely relate. The wife giving you hot dogs, but the mistress got steak on your plate. Trust me, I've been there. And as I'm walking down the street, I pray that I don't swear, because everyone might be listening to my conversation, and it might be unfair for me to spit these words and knowledge, and they don't know what I'm saying, but they want to hear me. So why would I curse on a rhyme when people really want to hear me? Don't fear me. I'm not a god, I'm a human being. I'm something like a fish in the water that was caught up, but then I was released so I can swim down in the feast with the rest of my family. Issues have become in my face, and now I must go out to see where I can move and move where I can't be, but where I can't be with you because you're quite empty, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Not saying that can't change your life, but if you're not willing to change your life, how you gonna change your life? People, none of this is written down. I can even freestyle as I'm looking at the ground. And I'm walking through a pool of fire and I see the town start to surround me. But God say, son, be brave. So when the snakes come and try to wrap their legs around me, I'm praying. And then I'm laughing with God and saying, enemy, get behind me, and then they disappear. Don't you know I trample on the head of a serpent? I feel the trombone in my bone blowing. Different instruments, people playing music in my head. I mean, they're playing games, but I'm not no video controller, and nothing was the same. I remember walking down the street and saw an 18-wheeler, and I stopped and looked. And maybe one day that could be me at my peak, but then I said, no, wait. These words are what I need to speak. Nothing against an 18-wheeler, I just need to speak. Stop settling for your dreams. The battle is coming right now. You're just doing it to get the cream. But if cash rules everything around you, where does God fit in? Think about that. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you in your back, but I'm only pushing you to press forward. Because if you turn around, the devil's looking at you, waiting for you to come back. So you can start all over. But why would you want to start all over with the issues that you've been to? Who are you running to? There's nobody to defend you. Except for the man upstairs, but you're not willing to climb. The limitation of your mind has your legs leaking fine. And you people saw it off. You really don't know about the grind. Let me tell you about days when I was walking, just freestyling, and I wasn't on the video. I just wanted to talk, hear myself speak, so I can be better with my craft. And I don't know what to do as I'm looking at these people again. Coming in my face as I'm sitting here working. Questioning me like why I should be working, why aren't you? And I don't know you and you don't know me, but we can get to know each other quite comfortably. That's only if you don't have enough pride to let it down to put me in your ride as we drive. But if I was a homeless man on the street, would you even give me a ride? At least I got a place to sleep in. There's some people that don't got a place to sleep in. But those are the people you look at and try to offend. And then when you see everybody else looking at them, then you try to pretend. Don't go out and give your money. Don't reach in your pocket and give them $1 now. I'm out of breath like I've been running in different deeps and speaks and people looking at this peak. As I'm starting to climb and wondering why I'm the only one climbing up to the top. The greatest is at the top and I won't stop. On the other side of the world, there's a homeless lady carrying a baby. Maybe born in the 70s or the 80s when nothing has really changed except the crack except the crack academic, but it really ain't the same. My bad if I stutter. I used to have disabilities that couldn't make me function and maintain, but God has me healed now. So now when I'm speaking, the words are coming out fast. I guess that's poetry in motion when I step on the gas like I'm in a Ferrari 458. I remember one night I woke up at 4:58, 5 a.m. just to try to win. Just to try to progress my progression, and everybody looking at sin, but they stuck. I can't look at it. I have to keep walking. The enemy coming in my face, but I'm not talking. No conversation for the iteration. Irregular. Why are you irregular? You might need to sip something. No, silly rabbit, I'm not talking about the alcohol. I'm talking about something that can make you stand tall. Drink some milk if you want to build strong bones. I posted so many videos and it's getting harder and harder, but I realized that my craft is making me quite smarter because I'm looking at these words trying to figure out something new. Something new is I'm looking at this sky and wondering why it's blue and the clouds are coming up, turning white, bright like tonight when tonight has come again. In my face, I try to win, but winning is nothing for a loser to see if he's going to lose today. But I can't lose, I can't lose, I can't lose. I can only move in a direction that God has me going to, seeing every sky that I must be seeing today. You probably think it's only one sky. Well, you need to think again today. The grass is turning brown quite fast, and I'm looking at God and wondering why he got a smile on his face and he laughed. But then I realized he has the situation in his hands. I wonder if he still has holes in his hands. It's just questions that I write down and put it in my pants as I move. But now I'm looking at you face to face. Understand, son, I've been where you've been. And yes, I can relate. Yes, it doesn't matter how everyone was in your face, laughing and crying. And now you're looking at it like you're great. But you're scared to move and go chase it. I was there too, but then I had to go chase it. What you are, you stuck and too busy chasing on chasers. But history doesn't matter. I erase it with an eraser. Your past is nothing for you to think about unless you're reminiscing when you haven't become successful, and that's something for you to think about. Maybe I need to stop walking and figure out what my thoughts are in my brain talking. Talking about a war that may come soon. But I'm not worried about no war. As the swords come, I'm looking at the moon. Hopefully the stars can come down and I can catch a ride, grab somebody, and we can ride up to the sky. But then I start to take slow steps and I see someone, they need help. They're stuck in the woods and they can't find out how they can make it out their way out. So now I must go like Heverman Tubman and find a different way and path for them to come out so we can laugh together. There's a lot of laughing in this video, haha. And I'm not even in the studio. Don't you see God's greatness? Hold the weight, looking at my plate, thankful that I have it, looking at my daddy laughing as I see the present time. I love him, kick a rewind and see that no one can beat me. And matter of fact, as I'm going out speaking real doubt, I'm kicking it in your mouth. Not literally, my words speaking to you and speaking to me. Hard to see when you climbing top of trees, people on their knees begging for forgiveness. What is this? Looking at the wish list, but wait, nobody's there. Friends come in your face and start to stare, then they laugh and then they reappear when the aftermath of your money repair. And it is